campervan travels. Campervan travels. No matter.
Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to Ian and Ian's Campervan Travels. On this occasion, it's just me and Phuffle, and we're in Gavan. Now, if I ever mention Gavan, it don't mean it's the G-van, it's Gavan. It's a language I have with Elly. That's why she's called Fiffle and Phuffle, and we go and winky wonkies and stuff. We've got our own little language, haven't we? And we're away in Gavan with Phuffle, and we're going to the broken... She's here, hello. Couldn't I say hello to her? We're going to the broken road in Derbyshire. No, we're not going up Mam Tor, Hollins Cross and Loose Hill and Winhill and all that, because I've been up 1,000,000 times. But we're going to walk across the valley on one of Elly's favourite walks, and we're also going down the Strines, which is a beautiful road, and we'll stop off at points to let you see it. Welcome to Ian and Ian's Campervan Travels with me and Phuffle. We're now on the apparently haunted Stocksbridge bypass. And now we head out into the Strines. Oh my lord. Here we go. It's not about how you can drive, it's how they can drive. So it's defensive driving on Strines. Lovely view as you come over the top of here. You just got to watch your speed as you come right then, so you don't end up going downhill. Nice, isn't it? You don't want your brakes to go here. Sharp bend here. Always very careful on these sharp bends. If you don't like sharp bends and drops off at edges, don't come on Strines, and in bad weather in winter it can be decisively bad. I noticed a little path down here. You can see Gavan background. I noticed a path down here. You see it in distance. It's got to get past this bit of road to get to it. This is Strines, so we're going to take a walk down to this little path and then head over there. Right, so in distance, see a res. Go this way. There's a reservoir down there. Strine disappears over there. You can't see the van because it's camouflaged. Right up there, this car's just coming over the top of the hill. On there, to Strines. Okay, so we're just coming right corner to Lady Bower. And there's the Lady Bower pub on the right hand side. There she is. Lady Bower Boozer. And then we go down here, we've got the Lady Bower Reservoir. And traffic, as usual. Get a bit of sunshine up here, the wind's not blowing your head off, or it's not banging it down with rain. It backed. Tried to get Bamford Church in, but not much chance of that. If anybody's wondering if I'm using my camera properly while I'm driving, I'm not. I've got it on a GoPro harness on my chest, and all I'm doing is pushing it from sort of side to side in rough direction of where I'm going. There that goes. And now we're coming into Hope, which has got the big Blue Circle cement works. And just here is the old hall, owned by my friend Rick. Now we're coming into Castleton. Leave it on now while we just drive through. I wonder what traffic's going to be like. Sorry about the footage, I'm having to push the camera about the best that I can. A lot of pubs, a lot of things for people to see, but not many places to buy food. Although as you're going up this road here near the Peak Hotel, there is a small shop on the left called Peveril Stores Bakery, and you can get some bits and bobs in there. Then you've got your Sharp Bend. I'm expecting a lot of traffic up on Broken Road when I'm heading to, whether it's going to be camper vans. It most probably will, because it's generally busy up there. Now you've got the Castle Hotel just there, Bull's Head on right hand side. I'll be coming back down here later. But look at all dogs. This is why I don't like bringing Elly in, because there's just loads and loads of dogs. They've got the Peak District, the Castleton Visitors Centre, which I've been told is closing down. Has it stopped? Yep, shut down already. Now we're heading up onto the road at the bottom of Winnett's Pass, which heads up Winnett's Pass. You go right then over to Little Mam Tor and Mam Tor. So this is going to be hell. Are you ready? Are you ready, everybody? Nice motors, like. There's so many camper vans up here, but I think the village, Castleton, would struggle without the vans on here, because they bring so much revenue in. Although locals have been trying to get rid of these for a while. Good luck with that one. Oh, I might have got a parking space just here. A bloke's just let his, see that? That bloke let his dog just run out to a moving car. Right, I can get in here, look at that. Look at that, I don't even have to go up. Ho ho ho! Happy days! I don't generally stop on this side. Behind a Vauxhall Mivano. Happy days! Nice little spot, bit of grass. It's a bit of walk up to Elly's Winky Wonky, but you know, that is what they can do. And that's giving him enough room to get out, me enough room to get out, and everybody's happy. Ding dong. There she is, Gavan, the beautiful thing. And then down there is Castleton. Yeah, and then, having a look, camera off, that's it. And then we'll go over, and then you got Winnett's Pass. And after Winnett's Pass, you got Little Mam Tor, and then you got Mam Tor. You got your Mam Tor up there, which is up there, with the front falling off, as it did in the 70s. And then you continue over, and then you got Hollins Cross. And then you continue over, and then you got either Lucille or Winnell, apparently named after a great battle that's never been proven between two armies. One won, one lost, and then over there you got either Winnell or Lucille again, and then it goes down into the valley, and over that hill is where Edale is. Right now it's time for me and Little Truffle to go for a wonkle. A winky wonky. Remember these words, wonkle and a winky wonky is a walk. And I call it a winky wonky because it describes the way of a gate when she walks. She winkies and she wonkies. It's the walk that me and Truffle do. We generally go from just the point here, we go all the way down there, all the way down to the bottom, then all the way across the bottom, down just to the entrance of Castleton, and then walk back up. But we normally park just here, to be honest, but when you've got a parking space that close, it means that you're forced to go and have 2 pints or more of Guinness later on, when you're only just outside Castleton itself. And it'd be really vindictive of myself, towards myself, not to. I've noticed there's loads of people, and these people got their dogs off. These sheep and they've got dog off. Really? Anyway, so instead of going down usual path that we normally do, and there's not many people here, me and Phuffle's going to carry on up there, and when you get to the top, there's a path to right, and a lot of people don't know about it. And then you go down there, down the back of all this lot, and come out to the bottom of Castleton. I ain't come to be around this many people. So as you see, you come up that path, because the path there just says to the farm only, but it don't tell you that there's a public footpath that goes a bit muddy but not too bad round this corner and then continues down here towards Castleton, you see. And I like that because it means I get to walk on my own with my little tussle. It's nice. Here we are, but it's very muddy underfoot, but it's like grassy mud, so shoes are taking a bit of a kicking, but I've got some loads of water in it van. I've brought all my bath water, 2 5-litre bottles, so I'll just wash them off and then just dry them off under the heater and they'll be fine. Right, as I'm walking down here, just a bit of information about dogs. All this water that's coming off here onto these paths, be aware of your dog drinking it, because a lot of time farmers put chemicals on the crops and it could just stays dormant for quite a long time, just didn't. But as you get a lot of waterlogged ground, it picks up that low lying chemical and it brings it down into these streams, and if your dog drinks it, it's going to make it poorly. Another thing is rivers. If you're walking by rivers and such like and you've got rats, don't forget there's Veals disease and other diseases which can be transported over to dogs from rats. It's just in the bloodstream, and that can make them very poorly. In fact, it can kill them. So just make sure your dog's got all its injections and everything before it comes up. See stuff like this here. Let's point this out. Look at this. Come here. This kind of thing here holds onto those chemicals, so it's like, and then it just comes out onto paths and stuff, and dogs drink it, and then people get confused as to why the dogs are coming down really, really ill, and then it's down to the vet to try and diagnose what's going on. So just a heads up. Now, I know this might look a bit grossified, there's loads and loads of tyres and stuff, but look at these old walls. These are really old, and this is a little path that goes down back of Castleton. Elly likes it, and in summer, even this time of year, sometimes you get loads and loads of birds and wildlife coming down here. It's really, really nice. Just a lovely spot, and it's a great way of cleaning a lot of rubbish off your shoes, you know, all mud from that bottoms and such like. And there's hardly anybody who walks up here, because not that many people know about it unless they've been a few times. I'll show you where it is when we get to the other end. Down here, that's the path that comes from Castleton and heads up there towards Hollins Cross, and you can go right up to the other hills, or you can go up to Mam Tor. But that there, it says public footpath near the bench, that's the little path that heads up down across the bottom, which is really nice. There's a lot of dogs here, so I'm going to get off camera. Come up that same path, you come up to Castleton farm shop, and here they've got like a little honesty hut where you pay by scanning, and it's got loads, it's got honey up this one. There's loads of honey and stuff, so I'll be down here tomorrow if it's open, because I love my honey, especially for my coffee. But there you go, up there is a little farm shop. One outstanding thing about Castleton is these old buildings. They're absolutely gorgeous. Some of these places, a lot to rent, and a lot of them are holiday homes, but they are really nice. Check this out, look. If you're from the US, America, and you want to come to somewhere which is oldie worldy England, Castleton's got to be on your list. And you got your ducks. The ducks. It's like a horror movie. All these little ducks. It's lovely. I'm not going in there today, Elly. All these little ducks here, look. This lovely stream that's in spate at the moment. Very, very idyllic, lovely place. Problem is you get too many people sometimes and it sort of takes the edge off it, but it's beautiful. Right up on top of the hill. I'm not sure how to zoom in on this just now, but on top of the hill, that's Peveril Castle. The castle that was built to protect the Blue John. And then that's Castleton, which I'm not going into with Elly. Too much for her. So now it's time to crash out with Phuffle and just grab something to eat. I can lay here, I've got a view. I can see out the front window. I can see out of that window. I can see out of that window. Absolutely smashing. And we're at the other side of the road, so people like walking past and bother it dog. Well, I was gonna go for a few pints down in town, but first of all, it's going to bang it down from 8 o'clock, heavy rain from 8, which means I'll have to, I mean, it's no big deal, I can just put my coat on, but then I thought, well, it's not raining now, so it'd be nice just to leave that and we're going to go for a walk with Elly around Castleton. I can show you Castleton itself, come back, grab something to eat, and then just crash out. Because I don't really want for drinking anyway, so here we go. Yeah, I'm just coming to Castleton now. It's quite quiet because it's only fairly early. Oh. Looks like at the moment Castleton's being renovated. Big job going on there. Certainly didn't expect to see that. Now we've got George. Nice. If you go up there, carry on up street, you come to the see if we can get this to look. That's it. Chip shop on the right hand side, but we're going to have a look through graveyard, shall we? Pookie graveyard, eh, Phuffle? She's got a little red coat on. She like a red coat, it's very beautiful. It's a church there. I like to do walks at night. First of all, there's not as many people about, and secondly, nice and spooky. The old buildings, I believe this to be the old library, if I remember rightly, and then it turned into a place where you can stop. I think you can stop there now. There's like rooms and apartments, things for people travelling. As far as I know, this is the only shop where you can buy outdoor gear in Castleton, the old barn. There you go. And across road from that is, I believe it to be an old Norman cross. And there's a story that there behind it is an hanging tree from back in the day, an old hanging tree. Spooky. So this is the square in Castleton. And there's some nice old houses. I don't know if you can see these old houses, but they're very nice, quaint old houses in the square. We'll walk down here. This little road down here is said to be haunted by a girl who got knocked off a bike, I think it were. She got knocked off a bike by a horse and cart. I'll show you where this spooky place is. It's where you come out of the gate, just there in front of you. Some lovely old places here. Really nice. Yeah, just here. It's supposed to be the ghost of a little girl who died. Got knocked off a bike. And on the corner, that's the Nag's Head. Blue John shops down there. Lovely at Christmas here when you get a bit of snow down. That place just there is where Blue John stone is changed into interesting shapes and bowls and different things. There is another village store. It's at the Coach House village store. I ain't seen that one before. And then we head down this one. Oh, Castleton coffee shop. Then you got the Peak Hotel. That's another one of my friend Rick's pubs. The Peak District Eccentric Ale House, just up there. Never seen that one before. And then you get the Cheshire Cheese, which is just further down. The wine brewery place if you want to take some drink home. So if you want something to drink, there's lots and lots of places here in Castleton. And then this is the little back street place where we came earlier, when we came off that little walk. The Ramblers Rest Guest House. And then you come down here. People who like that old rural look will love all this. And a lot of these hotels, guest houses and such like. And this is then that path where we walked up where the ducks were. Look at these. How lovely this is. Really is a lovely place. No one really likes to come back time and time again. Now I'm going to take a walk back up to the van and I get myself a pot noodle. Right, from me and Truffle, that's she's down there by the way. It's a very good night and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching by the way, very kind. Good morning everyone. We're going to make us way back now. We go through Avisage on way back and through Sheffield because there's some really weird bends, but Strines on way other direction. Say good morning to little Phuffle. When I get home tonight, this afternoon, this morning, whatever, all this bedding is going to be coming off, going into house and getting washed, and everything I've used is going to come out. Just a little general tidy around. So thank you very much for watching. I trust Elly slept well, and we'll see you at the next one. We'll get out to probably maybe Dales or somewhere like that, East Coast somewhere, and I'll see you then, everybody. And that's goodbye from me and Elly, from Ian and Ian's Campervan Travels, here on the broken road at Castleton, just underneath Mam Tor. Ta-da! Come on, Phuffle! Huh? Daddy's taking you to Castleton. And we're gonna stop on Broken Road. No matter what happens on Broken Road, stay on Broken Road. Daddy and Phuffle in Castleton, Daddy and Phuffle in Castleton, Daddy and Phuffle in Castleton, in the camper on the Broken Road. She saw sheepies and dogs and fields full of bogs. She saw hills up and down from the moors to the town. She saw people go walking and some just stood talking from their camper on the Broken Road. Daddy and Phuffle in Castleton, Daddy and Phuffle in Castleton, Daddy and Phuffle in Castleton, in the camper on the Broken Road. She saw cows in the field all covered in muck. She saw sparrows and hedgehogs and even a duck. She saw Mam Tor and Winnie's and Peveril Castle there too, from the camper on the Broken Road. Daddy and Phuffle in Castleton, Daddy and Phuffle in Castleton, Daddy and Phuffle